What up, divine being? Your life is coming together. So many beautiful things are coming together to create this new web. Like, imagine a brand new web is being woven. And so many of the pieces, I feel like separately, are clear to you. And some of them you're actively creating with this like divine energy, this divine vision within you. So many changes because you are in this period of moving from one web to another web, a grander, more beautiful, more resonant web of the vibration you're at now. And I'm getting this energy that, whether this is relevant to you right in this very, very moment, or it will be in the coming months, in the near future, there is this energy of you learning to be in joy and surrender and in the magic of it actively being created, because it is not the energy of like everything settled, the place I want to live, the business that I'm working, the friend group that I have, but like there is such an accomplishment because these pieces are clicking into place. But I'm so much getting that you are still in almost like the dissolution and the like what is it like coagulation that you would say, like the re-coming together of the new. So even though they're like active pieces that are genuinely like genuine manifestations coming into place, genuine inspiration, genuine vision, it's like it hasn't all come together into the place where you're like relaxing back and you're like, whoa, it's literally all completely together in this perfect picture. And there is an energy of like you enjoying this period. There's a message of like you learning to enjoy the dissolution state and the like active coagulation state as much as you would enjoy like once it's all settled, because you're such an evolutionary being. You're always creating this next level for yourself. But there are periods in your life where it is a little bit more dissolved, but on the etheric plane, things are literally coming together so perfectly for you. And there is a message about you being more like the most surrendered and like enthralled and like at peace with this process in presence than you ever have in the past. So what I mean by this is like maybe at the last time in your life, let's say it was like a decade ago, you had another like massive transition where kind of everything changed. Your job, the place you lived, the people who are around you, your own energy, your own vibration. Like maybe at that point, you wouldn't let yourself feel completely settled until like everything was kind of in its proper place. And you are more evolved now. You are more surrendered. Things are working out for you better than ever. And you're also projecting that as being what's occurring. So there is like an opportunity to be so faithful that there is like a divine hand moving all of these pieces into place. So you just like walking along moment by moment, allowing it to unfold in perfect timing and not waiting for anything to be in its perfect place to feel completely settled, but rather to feel the same amount of peace and joy and magic in this moment and in every step that you move to make things happen in your life, as you will once you're like relax back and see so many things like fully in place all together, all around you. Because there's a energy of the only way to this new space, your perfect vision, is through. The only way there is through. But then I'm getting that you're meant to like enjoy the through. Like let's say the through is like a tunnel. You're meant to like dance through the tunnel. You're meant to like revel at the artwork on the walls. You're meant to there are like maybe little places to like rest and enjoy yourself along the tunnel. It's more like you get instruction and you take action and you do it all with the same kind of peace and faith that you would relaxing on the couch at the end of the tunnel. So you will be asked to move and take action along like the co-creation of this new web, which is like your new life, but it's like it's all already laid out for you. It's all already coming together for you. So there is no need for it to all be done so that you can trust that it's actually happening. It is happening. You're just meant to faithfully enjoy yourself along the way. That's this message, is enjoying the through, like making, like you being the magic in the chaos. And by chaos, I just mean things seeming like they're out of place, but really things only seem out of place when they're coming together. It's like when you make a puzzle, you're not just gonna have fun. I'm not even a fan of puzzles though, but shout out to you if you are. But like the whole point is to enjoy putting the puzzle together, and you know it all fits together. You have all the pieces. You have all the pieces to the puzzle, and it's all gonna come together in the end. And then beyond that, there is like a greater hand that is guiding you, that is taking you there. So your faith is making miracles, and miracles are already planned for you. Your faith is just aligning you with that plan that is already present, and your willingness to, of course, take action. But it's not about waiting for it to all be done so that you can exhale, because first of all, it's never done, and second of all, you're really like meant to enjoy the journey. You're meant to have fun. And I had been getting this message, and then I pulled this card, and it's the Pyramid and Mystery. And honestly, I always just like read the card intuitively, but I felt called to open the book, and it's in exact alignment with this message. So I'm going to share it with you because I feel like a lot of you are in the process of like the active creation of this new web, and the web is like, it's already woven. You're just aligning to it. And that's what the faith is you just allowing it to be done. Allowing it to be done. Okay, the unknown is far less intimidating than you believe it to be. That's like the magic that you hold, is like the trust in the unknown and the trust in the unseen, because there is a part of you that does know it, and there is a part of you that does see it. And that is your heart. That is your third eye. And like that's where you're learning to live from the trust in these like upper centers versus in like, you know, the root chakra of being like, if it's not physically in front of me, I can't believe it, or I'm not safe if it's not like physically in front of me, visible to me now. So, and I feel like a lot of this does have to do with like manifestations that do potentially have to do with your root chakra, maybe like where you live, what you do for work, all of these things. But there is something about it being moved, you being moved into a higher vibration of this that is more in alignment with you, and what can see it and sense it and is actively manifesting it and aligning with it and creating it is your upper centers, your heart chakra, your third eye, and like even your solar plexus, allowing you to take action upon it, or your sacral chakra, which is allowing you to actively create it. Your power to manifest is at its peak. Be mindful of the environments you spend time in, as they significantly influence your energetic state. Ooh. Focus on the powerful, serendipitous, euphoric parts of your life, and the universe will keep giving them to you. Be prepared for an expansion of your consciousness and new spiritual experiences. Your healing abilities are being enhanced. Focus on energy healing practices to benefit yourself and others. Maybe try the Blessing Your Energy Centers meditation by Joe Dispenza, or just meditate and bless all of your chakras. You're never alone. You're part of the unified field of consciousness. Yeah, that is weaving things together on your behalf, because your higher self, the infinite part of your soul, is larger than your human self. That energy is arranging things for you, to align you with what you have been like projecting, and like a new energy that you've been creating for yourself. That all of that work that you've been doing is creating, is like allowing this larger energy field to begin to align things in your favor, to create a path that is taking you fully into the alignment of what you have been actively manifesting and creating. So a huge thing here is not looking to your 3D reality for evidence that all of this is happening. But you can look for the opportunities that open up to you, the doors that open up to you, the nudges and whispers you get to like look something up, go a specific place. I feel like so much of this is already in the works for you. So many of you are already on your way to new experiences in your reality, new homes, new jobs, new creative projects, new friendship groups, all of these types of things. But you're just not in the place where every single one of those things is fully clicked into place. And it's about being okay in that state of it still all moving together, because that chaos is just like something old separating so that new pieces can meet you and come back together into a new formation. So you're learning how to be in love with that state of the apart, because all it means is that something of a higher vibration, a new shape, is coming back together. You're leaving an energy imprint on the world. Consider the legacy you're creating and the impact of your actions. So yeah, I feel like for a lot of you, what you're moving into is a space where you are able to make a greater impact, because you're actually living in alignment with your soul self, your source energy. And I do feel like this is a time where almost like light workers or people who came with a sense of purpose or a mission have been like called to move, to make moves in their life, maybe make physical moves, or to make moves to start to offer things in a new way, or where they can actually just feel like they're in a more aligned vibration. You can feel like you're in a more aligned vibration so that you're actually emanating out your highest frequency energy into the collective. So there is a collective energy of shifts being made, of the puzzle coming apart so that it can come back together in a new shape. So you're not alone, you're a part of this, but it's part of a higher orchestration. And so I'm very much so getting that this is meant to be an evolution from maybe a previous time when this happened in your life where you didn't have as much trust and faith. And this is an opportunity for you to dance through this with joy, with presence, with whatever's moving through you at the time, but overall just faith. Ultimately, it doesn't matter whether you feel like you're having, you know, a lethargic day or an enthralled day or like all these things. Like, you know that your baseline is getting higher and higher, and you also know that you can have faith no matter what you're experiencing. And when you have doubt, that doesn't matter. It's like you just watch it from the state of the observer, and you allow yourself to remind yourself, oh, hey, remember, it's all working out. It's all working out. It's all coming together. It's all magnetically coming together, being pulled by the gravitational pull of my new frequency, of my new energy that I consistently return to. Even if programs, even if thoughts pull up from the past, I remember, and I bring myself back to reminding myself, to reminding yourself how powerful you are, who you really are, your infinite soul, your infinite energy, your ultimate vision for yourself, knowing that you can create it all, that anything is possible, especially with the divine at your side, the wind at your sails. So, beautiful soul, I sense such a beautiful, like, fresh coming together in your life, and I feel like you are walking by faith, not by sight, but you're also taking concrete action as you're giving these opportunities to move, especially in this year of the fire horse. It's the year where you're given the openings to make the moves, to allow things to unfold very, very quickly. And that is why it's not like, oh, one thing changes out in your life and then you replace it with another, and it's just like, boom, quick puzzle change. It's like, boom, no, all the pieces come apart, and like then you find all new pieces, and then the puzzle has to come back together again. So within the dissolution and the coagulation of something new, it's about the practice of that faith, because that faith is going to carry you through a mega amazing ride of the rest of your life. And I feel like it's that next thing that you are embodying the knowing and the learning and the mastery of within your multidimensional self. And it's very powerful, and it's a powerful example for others. It's also just a powerful experience to have for you, because I feel like it is one of those things that you came to hold within yourself as a knowing, as a way of being, and then you move on to the next thing. But you're being carried somewhere very, very, very beautiful. A brand new shape that is more it's more like in accordance to divine order, to the cosmic order. It's almost like if anything left in your life was not quite exactly harmonic to who you've become, that's why it's coming apart, so it can come together in a new way. And yeah, water, I'm seeing that like it's a flow that's happening for you. Be like water. Be like water. Flow with grace and with love, and you're being carried by it. And if you ever need a reminder, get a glass of water, speak into the water. I have so much faith. I have so much trust. My reality is unfolding so beautifully to reflect my divine energy. I love my life. I feel taken care of. I feel loved. Drink the water. Or take a shower if you need, and thank the water for clearing you, for cleansing you, for purifying you, so that you can connect to your higher self and know that everything is unfolding in your favor. Go to a body of water. Take a salt bath. Take a spiritual bath. Anything you need to do. And then flow like water. Roll with the punches. Know that no matter what happens, even if things get shaken up, things don't go according to plan, remember there's a higher plan, and you are on that wave of that higher plan. You're taken care of, okay? Much love, beautiful soul. I'll catch you on the next one.